Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Dave Matt Builds, and today I'm going to do the last monthly instalment of Build the Titanic issue 16 from Hachette Partworks. So all we're doing is not a lot. We're doing the first class gym and stairwell. So we do the parts check. 16A, which is well, let's see if I can find it. Get these parts out. And again, I am not prepared because I had a bit of a bad night last night. I've been up since 5 this morning. So 16A, I think it's one of these. It's hard to judge in the pictures. It's a cowled vent A, even though they look alike. Cowled vent B, swan neck C, ventilator hood D, and superstructure of the stairwell E, and last but not least, where a lot of people have been having problems with, is the decking, because it always seems to be breaking here. A lot of people have accidentally snapped it, so there's always that chance that'll happen to me, but you can easily hide it. So what I'll do, I'll just move them to one side because I won't be using them yet, because I'll be putting linseed oil on the decking. Right, so what I'll do, I'll get my glue here. It says that you don't need to use glue, but I'm using glue, which I think is better. Okay, let's make a start in getting this glued on. Let's just give it a stir. Okay, so we'll come down here, get right up to the edge and into the corners. I'll do it like that. Hope you can still see that. Yep. Good. I hope you're all having a nice weekend. As I've been to Berry Market today, took my mother. Had a good few hours. Even though we go there every week, absolutely brilliant place to go to. I highly recommend it. And if you go for a drink in a cafe, go to Catsaurus in the square. You go underneath the car park, subway. It's a subway. Go underneath the road and just go up onto the outdoor market and then just follow it round. You can't miss it. It goes right into the middle of the square. I mean, it's got a Costa del coffee there as well. But me and my mum don't go in there. I only go in there on a Wednesday when I go. Because we're there every Saturday or Friday. So I'll just get this glue on. On there, just making sure there's enough on. You got it right in the corner instead of the superstructure, right at the edge and in the corners. You can't go wrong. So I'll just give that a bit more because it seems to be sticking rather quickly because it's been warm in this shed. It's like 100 degrees in here. Right, let's get this wooden decking on. Now then, this is where I'm going to have to be careful. I'll probably end up breaking it. because it's the way it's made. If I just take it easy and I'll get that off here like that and get that off there. Now this is where it could break. Huh. No, it hasn't. That does surprise me. Right, so let's put this on here first. Perfect. Well, I got that on first time. Bit of a gap here, just there, bit of a gap there, but the hole's not exactly aligned, but soon solve that problem. But it's, everywhere else is lined up except there. And the way and how I not broke that is beyond me, literally beyond me. So I'm just pressing this down, press it down there, and here, make sure you've got it in all the way so the glue moves a bit. So I don't need that glue now, because every decking I'm going to do on this ship is going to be glued and linseed oiled, because it makes it stand out a hell of a lot more. So I need to find a brush now for the linseed oil. Right, so what I'll do, bear with me a minute and get the linseed oil and a brush to find out what kind of a brush. That's rocky hard because that's knackered. That'll do. And this is my big tub of linseed oil. I use this for my painting when I do a painting. Just look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So just put a bit on. Start from here and start putting the linseed oil on. I mean, this could dry in an hour or a couple of hours, but it may seem like an eternity for me, but for you watching the video, it won't. So once all this is dry, with this heat in here, I don't think it'll take that long. No, just even it all out now. A bit more here. Yeah. See, as you can see the difference there from it being darker here and lighter on that side. So I'll get down this side done, the middle. Not to go on the grey. Like that. And then do here. I mean, you can either use varnish, but I don't know how long that'll take to dry. So I'll do this. And there we go. One deck linseed oiled. If you can see the difference there, it looks really, really nice. I'm going to leave this to dry now, and then I'll get the other parts put back on, so I shall see you shortly. Okay, now that is dried. It took a couple of hours to properly dry, so that's not too bad. So going to the next page now. It will be the swan neck. And blimey, I tell you what, that wind's getting up, so make sure I've got it facing the right way. So the swan neck goes in here. So because you've got a big nipple and a small nipple which goes into the big hole and little hole, so I'll get that in. And again, it doesn't need gluing. As you can see, it's held in on its own. And then the next one, I mean, these are both the same here. These are both the same. So we'll get 16A. Making sure it's the right one. So it's not that one, it's the one with the big the thicker nipple and the thin nipple which goes on that side. So that's 16A. Put that in like so, and that's that one in. So I'll turn the page over again, making sure it's facing this way, and this goes onto where these two holes are here, and I'll put it in there. So as you can see, just like that. And all we've got left is this, the vent. So we don't do nothing with this, so I'll just put that back in the bag and save it for the next issue. So that's it. That is issue 16 completed, and I hope Hachette sends the windows for these, because I could really do with some. I think I've got one on the side somewhere. Ah yeah, there's one. It's a pity I haven't got loads of these, because these would have fit perfectly. So I'll just put it in here. Oh, it's actually the yeah, that's a smaller one. It's the longer ones I need as well as the shorter ones. So I'll just have a look around the other side. Yeah, they're on the bigger ones. And what I'll be doing and all, I'll be drilling a hole through there. Oh, look at that. Couple of screws in there to hold this together. Weird. Never noticed that. Right, so that's it now for another month. And the next issue, coming in issue 17, we get the second funnel. Well, parts for the second funnel. That's going to be fun. I'll tell you something, I'm really enjoying this build. It's absolutely brilliant. But it's completely different from the trumpet of Titanic, because I can just do a full kit, even though that's not finished yet. Like I keep saying, I need to get the wood for it, but I need to cut down the foam board to size and then put the ship in it. And one of these days I'm going to get that timber, if it takes me 3 months. But not when I'm going to get it. So I'm going to have to do some measurements and make a start on that. And as for the USS Missouri build, well, I'm waiting till I'm going to save up to get the wooden decking for that, the upgrade, because I want to do that properly. And it's weird though, like with the bow and the rest of the hull, it's in 2 pieces. I mean, I would have thought they'd have done it like the Titanic, one long piece hull. Well, unless you couldn't get a box big enough for it. So anyway, I'm not going to prattle on any longer. I'm going to get going. And so, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until the next time, guys, y'all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.